Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And this movie came out in 1989, and this is considered a classic movie by many people. And I think this is the first Christmas movie that I've reviewed around Christmas time, and I know it's a little late, but better late than never. And I know that this video was supposed to be for Coda, but unfortunately, I don't really have a way to watch that because I thought I was able to watch it on Amazon, but it turns out I have to watch it on Apple TV Plus, and I don't really want to get another subscription service because apparently that's the only way to watch that film. Well, as of recording this. So I'll watch Coda another time. Maybe. But Christmas Vacation, I thoroughly enjoyed. I've seen this movie before, and I liked it back then, and I still like it now. I really enjoyed the opening animated sequence. That was kind of fun. It kind of reminded me of Joker Foley Adieu. But in this movie, it works a bit better, I feel, and complements the tone of the film. And the comedy overall was very well written and funny. And this movie is written by John Hughes, not directed by him. And what really helps out my experience with this film is the characters. I think that they're all very well written and very funny in this film. And each character has a clear motivation. Each character feels like a person that you would meet in real life. And they're not overly cartoonish. They're not unsympathetic. You understand them as a person. And it's very clear that most of these characters you would not want to be around. And I really like how our main character, Clark, is basically just doing the best he can. And he's running into all these different roadblocks, and just anything that could go wrong goes wrong with Christmas, basically, and I find that to be very entertaining. There were also some really memorable scenes and lines of dialogue in this film that I really enjoyed, and the pacing for this movie, for the most part, was pretty quick, and any scenes that I can do without, it just kind of flies by for me, and it doesn't really hurt the overall experience for me. And the visual gags in this movie I thought were great. I love visual comedy or physical comedy or like humor that's not exactly needed to be spelled out for you. You can just see something that's funny and it's like, oh, I get it. And it doesn't drag the movie down. And to go into my issues with this film, there was an attic scene in this movie. That's my least favorite scene in the entire film. I don't know why it was there really, except for like one thing, but that could have been communicated in a way that it didn't take up an entire scene. And there were some jokes in this movie that went a little too far for my liking, and I was kind of feeling a bit exhausted once we got to the third act of this movie. I was like, okay, we can stop now. Not saying that there weren't any funny jokes. I'm just saying that I was feeling a bit overwhelmed and just a bit burnt out after a certain point, because there isn't really anything super substantive that happens in this movie. It's not a deep film for me. It's not something that I'm rushing back to seeing. It's just nice, simple entertainment, and it delivers on that, and I think it's a good movie. And I would recommend that you check this movie out if you haven't already, because it's just a solid film that apparently has a sequel called Vegas Vacation, which I've never seen before, and I might check out at some point, but we'll see what happens. And if I were to pick out a favorite scene from this movie, I would probably pick the scene where our main characters are being introduced in the car and they're just driving to get a Christmas tree. That's my favorite scene in the whole movie. Mostly because it just establishes everything that you need to know and it gets you into the film that you're about to experience. Everything is just shown off and you just get it. It doesn't waste any time. And that's about all I have to say about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It was fun, it was entertaining, I laughed, and overall it's a good film that I will watch again at some point. So with all that being said, I'm going to give National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Saboteur from this collection. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.